more options this weekend, Netflix is giving its subscribers 13 more reasons why they need to binge-watch its originals. 13 Reasons Why, the streaming service's teen drama, which became a cultural phenomenon thanks to its dedicated fans and word-of-mouth hype, is returning for Season 2 this May. But this series isn't just one of Netflix's most popular shows. It's also one of its most controversial. Even before Netflix turned Hannah's story into one of the biggest shows on streaming, Jay Asher's original novel was fairly controversial, as well. The book the series is based on was one of the most banned books of 2017. Why is 13 Reasons Why so contentious? What has Netflix done to respond to the controversy? And can Season 2 fix this outrage? Here's your guide to everything you need to know. And needless to say, Season 1 spoilers ahead. Why was 13 Reasons Why Season 1 controversial? As you may expect if you watched last season or read Asher's book, it all comes down to Hannah's, Katherine Langford, suicide. Season 1 of the series originally premiered on March 31, 2017. By April 18, an Australian mental health organisation had chastised the series for showing dangerous and risky content about suicide. One of Netflix's stars, Stranger Things' Shannon Purser, also criticized the series, warning people on Twitter that they shouldn't watch the show if they had experienced sexual assault. Season 1's criticism essentially breaks down into two camps, those who think that the show glamorizes suicide, and those who think it's too graphic when it comes to depictions of sexual assault. Thanks to adding advisory warnings about graphic content ahead of certain episodes and adding a content warning to the show as a whole, the series has attempted to address the second criticism. It's the show's treatment of suicide that remains a heavily debated topic. For those outraged by 13 Reasons Why's depiction of suicide, like Decider's Jade Budowski, the series presents self-harm in a way that's at best reckless, at worst disturbingly positive. Instead of seeking out professional help, most of the show implies that the people on the tapes were responsible for Hannah's death. The regrettable and detrimental truth about 13 Reasons Why is that it allows Hannah to gain power through her suicide. Budowski argues. This is an incredibly dangerous message. At its core, the series is a suicide revenge fantasy. Because of the power suicide has given her over friends and peers, many have argued that 13 Reasons Why glamorizes suicide to a demographic that's most at risk to attempt suicide or self-harm. Season 1 of the show even reportedly led to 1.5 million more suicide-related searches on Google, and there was at least one alleged copycat suicide. Netflix has tried to offset the suicide-related criticism. Shortly after 13 Reasons Why premiered, the streaming giant released 13 Reasons Why, Beyond the Reasons, a documentary from the cast and executive producer Selena Gomez explaining why they chose to show Hannah's death. The official website for the show is also filled with suicide prevention resources. Photo, Netflix. Why is 13 Reasons Why Season 2 controversial? The current outrage has more to do with the question of why, rather than any new content. Asher's book and the first season of 13 Reasons Why told a single, complete story. As some critics have noted, it's difficult to make a case why Season 2 should exist when Season 1 wrapped up its central mysteries so thoroughly. Add in the outrage from Season 1, and some are arguing it would have been better for this controversial show to have stopped after its first 13 episodes. However, our reviewer Megan O'Keefe found there was worth after all in the second season, particularly due to the strength of the cast and a good sense of closure missing from Season 1. In her review, she stated that, thankfully, Season 2 somehow manages to find a purpose, a message of catharsis, even. How has Netflix responded to all of this? The streaming service has shown no signs that it intends to pull its mega hit, but it has taken some actions. Though the series was always rated TVMA and contained advisory warnings, Netflix added more of those warnings as the controversy increased. It also added suicide prevention and mental health resources to 13 Reasons Why's site and premiered a documentary about suicide on both Netflix and YouTube. Can Season 2 fix this outrage? There is hope of changing the bad taste 13 Reasons Why left in many viewers' mouths. By repositioning the central story to not focus on whose fault Hannah's death was but the dangers of mental illness, the importance of getting professional help, and the traumas of assault, the show could course correct. If you, or someone you know is in crisis, help is available. You can text REASON to 741,741, or call the National Suicide Prevention Line at 1-800-273-TALK. More info is available at Netflix's dedicated site, 13 Reasons Why. Stream 13 Reasons Why on Netflix.